Hello, one and all. File in and get ready for Bobby's World Hunger Games 21. We have a lot to get into and an exciting games, I'm sure, planned out for us. But before we go any further, I want to thank everybody for their love and support of the Bobby's World by the numbers, Hunger Games by the numbers. You know what I mean. I actually went back and watched that video again. I don't generally do that with a lot of my stuff, but I was very happy with how that came out, and worked really hard on that shit, night and day, on Thanksgiving as well, to get it ready for the premiere. And Kate obviously worked her ass off, and now is going through every single Hunger Games, writing down every single scenario that's ever happened. And she also, and this leads into my next thing, she also asked me for the website so she could write down like every scenario that's actually listed in the game. And she reiterated to me, and I've said this on the show before, that I can add new scenarios. So I have done so. I have added a few new scenarios, and I have added also an arena event. Now, there's no guarantee it will come up in this Hunger Games or even in the next 5 Hunger Games. We don't even have an arena event in every single Hunger Games. But so there's some new stuff in there, as Kate refers to it as Easter eggs. So there's a couple things, new things in there that we may or may not see. And I think that's very cool, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, before we go any farther, I have something that I need to address. And since everything with this company is typically addressed on the show, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it right here on the air. Hey, Courtney.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Well, I passed by you this morning and you barely looked up from your desk, and you look like your dog may have died or something.
No, I'm fine.
Courtney, I don't believe you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Look, I know that we pick on each other sometimes, and I mean, I know that I act like a jerk sometimes.
You said you didn't like me.
What? I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, if I said that, then I definitely didn't mean it. I like to be silly, and you've seen me and the boys together. You know we say all kinds of horrible things to each other, and we don't mean it.
Sounded like you meant it.
Okay, look. I apologize if anything I said may have hurt you. I like you a great deal, and I think you're doing a great job, and I would not want to be the cause of your sadness.
It's fine. I accept your apology.
Alright, is there anything that we need to address? Or anything, on the agenda for you?
Well, Tori requested that she be partnered with Leighton in this Hunger Games.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Aiden has requested that his profile picture be changed.
Oh boy, can hardly wait to see what that is. Alright, what about our reality challenge guest for this episode?
Rachel went over your head to Kate.
Of course she did. Who does she have? Color me shocked. Well, then I suppose we are all welcoming Ezio to the Hunger Games. Is there anything else I can do for you, Courtney?
No, I don't need anything.
Do you need a Bobby hug? I always have those in stock.
No, thank you.
Okay, well, I just thought I'd... Is there anything I can do at all?
No.
Alright, Courtney. I don't like seeing or hearing you like this. So, it may or may not help at all, but I just want to say that I think you're the absolute greatest.
What was that?
I think you're the greatest.
Can you say that again, but with my name?
Courtney is the greatest.
Yes! Yes, I did it! I did it! King Rachel, I got him to say it! Oh, I'm so happy. Cue the epic music, please.
District 1, we have Taz and Steve. Wow, we're starting off on the shitty end of the stick today. Sorry, Taz. Steve is garbage. District 2, we have Tori and her requested partner, Layton. District 3, we have Nikki and Helen. District 4, we have Rachel and her requested partner, Ezio. District 5, we have Katniss and Christian. District 6, we have Sarah Jean and... Of course it is. District 7, we have Phoenix and Master Chief. District 8, we have the return of Paw Patrol. District 9, we have Groot and Jordan. District 10, we have the reigning, defending Hunger Games champion, Moi and Samantha. District 11, we have Dre and Neko. And last and most certainly not least, at District 12, we have JT and Kate. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. JT runs away from the cornucopia. Master Chief runs away from the cornucopia.
Kate runs away from the cornucopia.
Bobby falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Moving on. Steve grabs a jar of fishing bait while Ripley gets fishing gear. Nikki runs in the cornucopia and hides. Dre runs away from the cornucopia. Ezio runs away from the cornucopia. Christian runs away from the cornucopia. Phoenix, Neko, Sarah Jean, and Taz share everything they gather before running. Aiden gathers as much food as he can. Tori grabs a jar of fishing bait while Jordan gets fishing gear. Jeremy sucks at life. Jeremy grabs a backpack and retreats. Layton grabs a shovel. Rachel grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Sorry, Samantha and Groot. I took out the suicides before the game started. So, this is the game's fault, not mine. I'm very sorry. Helen grabs a sword. Katniss runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1, Kate, Katniss, and Christian hunt for other tributes. Tori questions her sanity. Ripley, Steve, Phoenix, and Layton hunt for other tributes. Phoenix and Layton, if I were you guys, I would definitely team up and latch onto each other and not worry about the expertise of the other two. Ezio stabs Nikki with a tree branch. No, why, Ezio? Why? Why did you have to do this to us? Sorry, Nikki. Good God. What's with your luck in these games? You think that would be my kind of luck. Jordan attacks Sarah Jean, but she manages to escape. Rachel, JT, Aiden, Helen, and Jeremy hunt for other tributes. One of these things just doesn't belong here. And I'm not talking about Aiden. There's only one doofus in that group. Master Chief begs for Taz to kill him. He refuses, keeping Master Chief alive. Dre receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Neko travels to higher ground. Night 1, Steve receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ezio thinks about home. Yeah, you're a long way from Kansas, Toto. Helen kills Dre with his own weapon. Wow. Yowie wowie. Well, Helen put an end to Dre's dreams real quick. Sorry, brother. Oh boy. That is not nice and easy. Doofus climbs a tree to rest. Jordan cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. I'm very sorry, Jordan. There's been this thing that goes on, even though I go through and take out the suicide scenarios, because I just don't want those in my games. Sometimes they happen anyway, and it's really, really annoying. So I apologize. Kate, Taz, and Sarah Jean cheerfully sing songs together. Ripley, Layton, Rachel, Neko, and Master Chief sleep in shifts. Aiden sets up camp for the night. JT destroys Christian supplies while he's asleep. Phoenix receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Katniss defeats Tori in a fight but spares her life. Day 2, Rachel searches for a water source. Tori injures herself. Taz constructs a shack. Doofuses. JT sets an explosive off, killing Kate, Ezio, Helen, and Sarah Jean. Ladies and gentlemen, JT is on the board. Woo boy. Sorry, Kate. Wow. JT kills Rachel's selected man for this Hunger Games. That's cold. That's real cold. Neko diverts Steve's attention and runs away. Christian picks flowers. Katniss fishes. Aiden, Phoenix, Ripley, Master Chief, and Layton hunt for other tributes. Alright, well, I think enough of a chunk has been blown out of the field that we can do a quick status check. Alright, so Taz, Steve, Tori, Layton alive, Rachel's alive, Katniss alive, Christian alive, Aiden alive, Phoenix alive, Master Chief alive, Jeremy, Ripley, Neko, and JT alive with 4 kills, baby. Ooh boy. It's gonna be some unhappy times next door. Nikki's dead, Helen's dead with 1 kill, Ezio's dead with 1 kill, Sarah Jean's dead, Groot's dead, Jordan's dead. That was bullshit. I am very unhappy. I'm dead, Samantha's dead, once again, unhappy. Dre's dead, unhappy. Kate's dead, unhappy. So 1, 4, 8, 12, 14. 14 people left. Alright, let's get to it. Night 2, Christian thinks about home. Aiden convinces JT to snuggle with him. That's so sweet and cute and adorable. Layton thinks about winning. Ripley stabs Tori while her back is turned. Well, Tori, I think that puts you on top of the leaderboard as the person most killed by animals. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Katniss, Taz, Doofus, and Neko tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Steve tends to Rachel's wounds. That's gross, Rachel. Don't let him touch you. Phoenix and Master Chief run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Day 3, Layton overpowers Steve, killing him. Yes! Do it again. Do it again. Taz tends to Ripley's wounds. Katniss poisons Neko's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. Rachel collects fruit from a tree. Phoenix fishes. JT makes a wooden spear. Jeremy, Master Chief, Christian, and Aiden hunt for other tributes. Look at that stupid outfit. Just look at it. Like, I'm embarrassed. And the boys look weird too. I'm such a jerk to Jeremy. He isn't even here. Night 3. Doofus severely injures Master Chief, but puts him out of his misery. That's stupid. JT tries to sing himself to sleep. Ripley, Phoenix, Taz, and Rachel sleep in shifts. Layton is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Christian begs for Aiden to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Christian. Oh, that wasn't reluctant. I can guarantee you it wasn't reluctant. Wow, it's not often we actually see that particular scenario. It's almost always like they beg for someone to kill them, but they refuse, keeping them alive. This time, Aiden's like, nope. Nope, you're dead. Brotherly love, I see. Neko receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. What brain damaged moron thought that was a good idea? Wow, there aren't that many left. Holy crap. I didn't realize we were so low already. But apparently the game doesn't think the numbers are low enough. Time for the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Rachel decides not to go to the feast. Phoenix decides not to go to the feast. No school pizzas there, I presume. Neko decides not to go to the feast. I call bullshit on that. Taz decides not to go to the feast. Well, he didn't cook it, why would he go? I don't blame him. Taz is in culinary school, by the way. Layton severely injures Ripley, but puts her out of her misery. Bye, Ripley. Loser. No movement whatsoever. JT and Aiden get into a fight over raw meat, but JT gives up and runs away. Definitely calling bullshit on that. Aiden would not get in any fight over raw meat whatsoever. Quick story, ever since a couple years ago, when Aiden saw me pulling all the stuff out of a turkey to get it ready for Thanksgiving, he was completely grossed out and has barely touched meat since. So, yeah, that's why I call bullshit. Doofus decides not to go to the feast. Day 4, Aiden is pricked by thorns while picking berries. JT is pricked by thorns while picking berries. They fight over raw meat. They both decide to go pick berries and they both get pricked. Like, what the hell? Taz shoots a poisonous blow dart into Phoenix's neck, slowly killing him. Chalk up another family kill. Doofus receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Rachel, Neko, and Layton hunt for other tributes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are down to 7. Oh boy, it's going to get real interesting down the stretch. Night 4. Rachel convinces Neko to snuggle with her. Aiden and Doofus tell stories about themselves to each other. Layton stays awake all night. That may or may not be accurate. Nikki may have to tell us in the chat if it is. Taz receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. JT stays awake all night. Day 5. Neko and Taz fight Layton and Aiden. Layton and Aiden survive. Wow, nicely done. Krabby Patty and my goober of a child. Just playing Aiden. Very cool, very cool. Rachel goes hunting. Doofus hunts for other tributes. JT travels to higher ground. Someone's got to get Jeremy out of there. I'm just saying that right now. I mean Doofus. They got to get Doofus out of there. Night 5. Layton and JT talk about the tributes still alive. Aiden lets Doofus into his shelter. Rachel sets up camp for the night. Day 6. Doofus poisons Aiden's drink. He drinks it and dies. Aiden, why would you drink anything Doofus gave you? It's right in the name. Why would you listen to him? He's a doofus. We are down to 4. We're down to 4. Rachel begs for Layton to kill her. He refuses, keeping Rachel alive. JT constructs a shack. Night 6. Layton lets Rachel into his shelter. Doofus receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. JT attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. And so the do-si-do begins. Day 7. JT stalks Layton. Rachel makes a slingshot. Doofus searches for firewood. Should be searching for a hole he can fall into and die. No cannon shots. Night 7. Layton lets Doofus into his shelter. JT tries to treat his infection. Rachel looks at the night sky. Day 8. JT questions his sanity. Doing that on a daily basis, I reckon. Love you, Rachel. Doofus and Layton work together for the day. That right there is some bullshit. This whole Hunger Games has been marred by the suicides that I took out in the beginning. Sorry, Rachel. That's not a cool way for things to end after coming this far. Night 8. Doofus and Layton run into each other and decide to truce for the night. JT tries to treat his infection. Day 9. Layton and JT work together to drown Doofus. Yes! Yes! The one thing I was concerned about down the stretch here at the end. We're down to 2 and we're going to have a new champion. You suck. Night 9. Layton tracks down and kills JT. We have a brand new Hunger Games champion, and his name is Krabby Patty. I mean, Layton. Oh boy. Once Doofus went down, for me personally, this is just me, it was a very cool situation to be in because I didn't care who won. I just knew it was going to be a cool story one way or the other. So JT almost from 0 to hero in one Hunger Games. He hadn't had a kill before he came in here, and then he almost won. Very cool. Very cool. And there it is. Layton officially crowned the Bobby's World Hunger Games 21 champion of the world. Joins his mother Nikki in the circle of champions. And there it is. Layton is the winner with 6 kills. 1 kill shy of tying me and Sammy for the most kills in one game. And JT right behind him with 5 kills. 2 kills. Then Rachel. I still feel bad for the way things went down there, but I don't know. I can't control it. And I said that. I say it every time, but it's just very upsetting. Aiden with 3 kills. Very nice. Taz, 1 kill. Neko, Phoenix, Ripley, 1 kill. Christian, Master Chief, Katniss. Then Steve and Tori, Sarah Jean, Helen, Ezio, Kate, Jordan, Dre, Nikki, Groot, Samantha, and me. Once again in the caboose. No kills. Very cool. And there it is. Layton, the kills leader today, and the champion. 6 kills. JT with 5. Aiden with 3. Doofus with 2. Taz, Helen, Ezio, and Ripley tied at 1. And that is how Bobby's World Hunger Games 21 comes to an end. And there we have it. Bobby's World Hunger Games 21 is in the books. It was a pretty cool Hunger Games. Obviously, it was marred by suicides. It's really upsetting to me. I hate when that happens. You know, when I take them out, all that jazz, and then it happens anyway. So I apologize to everyone that happened to. But other than that, it was pretty interesting. I mean, I died right away, but it was still interesting. I almost feel like since Kate did all those stats and I made the by the numbers video that things have changed a little bit. I kind of look at the Hunger Games in a different way. And I mean, I don't want to do just hardcore stats for every single Hunger Games and things like that. First of all, it's too much work. And second of all, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's cool to do a video every once in a while and talk about weird things going on and fun things and all that. But it's definitely different now, I think. You know, it's just like looking at it from a different perspective. And I think that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the the new scenarios I added are the arena event, but there'll be time for that. I'm just gonna have to write them in basically every time, which really doesn't take that long, but just a new thing to add, and it'll make things more fun, I think. I don't have a whole lot else to talk about. Been working a lot. I'm tired. Same old stuff. Christmas is right around the corner. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was pretty good. I had to work afterward, but we had dinner early, and it was very cool, and you know, that's good stuff. I know how everyone feels about Christmas, so I mean, I love Christmas when it comes, but the everything leading up to it, I could do without. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, notifications, and all that stuff. The Dark Souls 3 No Estus run is still going. There should have been a video put up last Monday, so check that out if you're interested. I do have an announcement coming at some point. I am planning a live stream, so I will let you know when that is. It'll probably be after the holidays, so that's the plan right now. Check out the Rise of Dragons podcast if you want to hear more about my books, and you can go to robertblanchardbooks.com. If you're interested in the books themselves, you can read the first 3 chapters of each book there for free. Linktree, Instagram, Twitter, Bobby's World 2110. That's basically how you can get a hold of that. I apologize. I'm just in a very blah mood right now. But I want to thank you guys, and I love you guys for your love and support for the Hunger Games videos, By the Numbers, the regular Hunger Games, and all that stuff. There'll be another one coming up very soon, as always. And I think that's pretty much it. So everyone be well, stay safe. Holidays are coming, snow is coming. Cool. Alright, I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. As always, it's Bobby's World, and you're all just living in it. See you for live, y'all. Bye. What's going on, guys? Thank you for checking out the video today, but I got a question for you. Did you know I wrote a book? Did you know I wrote 3 books? Did you know that they're all part of the same series? The Roar of a Dragon, The Treachery of a Weasel, and The Cry of a Raven. ReadersFavorite.com says that its intensity rivals that of the Game of Thrones series. Now, I personally think that's crazy, but it's not for me to judge. It's for you to judge. Go to robertblanchardbooks.com and you can check out the books right now. But wait, that's not all. All 3 books got 5-star reviews in ReadersFavorite.com. These books won the silver medal in the Literary Titan Awards. The Cry of a Raven won silver at the Global eBook Awards. So what are you waiting for? Read about Aiden's dream to become a Knight of Delmar. Read about his death and resurrection. Oops, I gave that away, didn't I? And read about his journey back home from 3,000 years in the future to stop the evil that started in Delmar. Go to robertblanchardbooks.com. You can read the first 3 chapters of each book there for free. And then, if you're interested, you can buy the books there as well. And if you've already read the books or you just want to hear more about them, you can check out the Rise of Dragons podcast. You can listen to it wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And in every episode, I cover a character from the book, an event from the book, my journey into writing, and everything in between. Ripley, what do you got to say about all this?
Give me a treat or I will end you.
You know she's telling you to check out the books. Go to robertblanchardbooks.com to check out the books, or listen to the Rise of Dragons podcast if you want to hear about them. That's all I got to say, and thank you for watching this video.